from the beginning of my career in public service, I felt that for me the right thing to do on the Sabbath was never to be involved in politics on the Sabbath. But if I had a governmental responsibility, particularly one I couldn't delegate, like voting on a Friday night or Sabbath, that I would always be there. So this means sometimes when we stay over later, and we're not there that much on Friday night or Saturday because thank God most of my colleagues don't want to be there on Friday night or Saturday. They want to go home. But when we are, sometimes we stay late and I got to walk home because I can't ride. But I have a whole chapter in the book, however, more broadly, that talks about when one can interrupt the Sabbath. And this really also goes back to the Talmud millennia ago, where people started to make exceptions. And the reasons are, I think, very profound and right, which is, so the Sabbath is about, fundamentally, most importantly to me, about honoring God's creation, life, being grateful for it. So if you have the opportunity on the Sabbath to do something to protect life, to preserve life, to save life, to better life in a general sense, and to do so requires you to break one of the normal prohibitions of the Sabbath, then the religious law really, in some cases, encourages, in other cases, requires you to do that. And the basic concept here is that if there's a conflict between what I will call God-given life and religious law, which is aimed at honoring God-given life, then you got to go with God-given life.